Now, there's nothing unusual about a sight like this before Christmas. 3 presents wrapped and ready to go. But take a closer look, and you might just notice something unusual. Because in an effort to be more eco-friendly, an old tradition is being revived in Japan. By using special furoshiki cloths, people can open their presents and then reuse the wrapping as a shopping bag.
クリスマスのラッピングペーパーの代わりにぜひ風呂敷を使っていただきたいなと思います。
I would definitely like to see people using furoshiki rather than paper to wrap Christmas presents. Wrapping paper is normally only used once before it's thrown away, whereas you can use furoshiki over and over again. People don't throw furoshiki away, so if you send a present in a furoshiki, the wrapping will not go into the rubbish. This leads to a reduction in CO2, and it therefore helps to prevent global warming.
防止になるということにつながりますので、ぜひ風呂敷を使ってほしいなと思います。
Made from different fabrics, these Japanese cloths are tied using a variety of techniques, similar to origami. The word furoshiki translates as bath spread, because the cloth was commonly used to carry bundles of clothing that people brought to the public baths. Beyond clothing, the cloth can be used to wrap parcels and gifts and carry a variety of objects of different shapes and sizes. But recently, the use of the cloth is diminished, and few people still retain the skills necessary to fold them.
When
you look at some traditions carried down from the past, they have a relevance to contemporary environmental problems. For example, looking at the need to reduce waste, there are some very simple things that can help. That is why I've organised this workshop. For the most part, the use of furoshiki is reserved for formal occasions. The silk produced in the Fukida workshop is all made to order and is almost exclusively saved for weddings. Bearing a household crest, the cloth is used to wrap gifts, exchanged between families of the bride and groom. When Hidetaka took over the family business, he began to think about how furoshiki could be introduced into everyday life. I personally think that if you say something like, let's use furoshiki because they're good for the environment, to someone who has never used one, the chances of them starting to use them for this reason are quite small. To encourage people to use furoshiki, I've tried to make designs that will get people interested and tried to make them want to learn about how to use them. That was the idea behind this series of cotton furoshiki. Today's designs are in a range of cotton fabrics that will hopefully inspire the next generation to give it a go. To Kakefuda, the key points about furoshiki is the versatility of the cloth. It's reusable, washable, decorative, and adaptable. So if you've still got some presents to wrap this Christmas and fancy a rather fetching bag to step out with, don't think paper, think furoshiki.